Yo, what is up, you guys? It's the Michael Myers. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I'm gonna be giving you guys a special unboxing, and I'm really excited about this one. But what we got in here, I believe it's Spencer's young Michael Myers clown doll. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys might remember this. I know this did go out of print. I was able to come across one for a decent price, affordable price. Without further ado, we're gonna get this package opened up, give you guys a closer look at this prop. I believe came out back in the 2000s, 2007. Been always fascinated with like the 2000 stuff, especially a lot of the horror stuff that came out from Spencer's. A lot of that cool stuff always takes me back to that time, man. And you guys gotta remember, that was a time when I was getting into horror. It is a used item. I definitely hope it's in good condition, man. So yeah, can't wait to see how this bad boy looks. Okay. Here it is, man. So you guys are gonna get the first look. Here it is, you guys. So this is the young Michael Myers from Spencer's. They came out with back in the 2000s. Always wanted this piece. I feel like this would be a great addition to the horror collection. So yeah, it definitely looks pretty damn cool in person. I'm gonna be giving you guys a close-up review. Let's check it out. Alright, so now we're going to be taking a closer look at this piece. And my first thoughts out of the package, pretty damn cool. Now I know what you guys are thinking. I know this young Michael is based off the opening scene from the original 78 film. But it's not really as accurate. As you guys can see, it does have some long blonde hair, which obviously he did not have in the movie. Also, you could say the clown mask itself isn't really as accurate. I mean, as you guys can see, it does have, the resemblance for sure. But you guys gotta remember, this was the 2000s. A lot of these collectibles, a lot of these props weren't really spot on like they are today, with a lot of the companies producing all this stuff now. As you can see, he does have this little collar piece, kind of a see-through material. So does, the little buttons or whatever you want to call them. Same material as this. Quite often with most clown costumes. And then we got the costume itself, man. I mean, it looks pretty damn good. And I really do like it. Even the material of it. Of course, we got the variations of colors. Green, red, blue, yellow. Not sure if the outfit itself is accurate. I definitely have to look at some shots from the movie. But I mean, it still looks pretty cool. Like I said, really does stand out, the bright colors. We got the hands. Now he does originally came with a knife. He is holding it. See the handle with the little rivets, but the blade is actually, I guess it was broken off. But that's easily replaceable. I'll probably get like a cheap knife and glue it on there. But yeah, you got the flesh tone and stuff like that. Of course, this doll figure is posable. And yeah, and then down here we got his Adidas shoes. Of course, man, in the 70s and the 80s, the Adidas was the style of shoes. So this is a really nice touch, as you guys can see. So yeah, I'm really digging this piece. Like I said, I really just like the old school vintage look to it. I feel it was definitely a must-have, especially me as a big Myers fan. I only paid about $100. I mean, after tax and shipping, I believe it was 115. Which, if you ask me, it's a pretty good deal for this piece. Like I said, it's not really as common nowadays, but I'm just glad to really own this. As a matter of fact, I believe the Spencer's Billy the Puppet doll that I do own is in the same scale as this doll. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be bringing it out, give you guys a little comparison. Let's check it out. So now Billy has joined us. So there you have it. We have young Michael and we have Billy the puppet. Both of them are by Paper Magic Group, which were sold at Spencer's. I believe was their main distributor back then. Like I said, I think Spencer's in the 2000s always had a lot of the top-notch stuff, especially for back then. Now we have other companies that of course have made their replicas of like Billy. I don't think we've gotten a young Michael yet, but I don't know. Something about these, they just look pretty dope. I don't know if it's the kind of like the retro feel. They most definitely scream 2000s, especially the Michael. They just have that classic look, and I think that's what I really do love. Always loved about them, always wanted them. If I'm not mistaken, these went for $60 back in the day at Spencer's. Now, I believe the young Michael is a little bit more rare, a little bit more pricey. I've seen the Billy go a little bit more cheaper, but I honestly paid, I think, a little bit more for Billy. I think I got Billy for like $130, $140. For Billy, it did come with the box. I'm pretty sure it was the same kind of box for the young Michael. Of course, it was just, you know, licensed, of course, images and licensing from the original film. Kind of sucks Michael doesn't have the box. I really would have loved to own the box, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad he doesn't come with the box, because that way I get to display him outside. Not like Billy, I usually have him in the box. Now, what's pretty damn cool about the Michael, and I really wish the Billy could also do this, but if we grab Michael here for a second, of course these dolls are posable. The hands, the legs, the head. But what's cool about Michael, he is posable in like the foot area, so you could actually sit young Michael down. As you guys can see, I really wish Billy could be able to sit down, but he just has like the leg movement. I mean, yeah, that's definitely an awesome touch. Most likely, I'm gonna display him like this. Overall, I'm glad I purchased this young Michael. I mean, I've never seen it for that cheap. So instantly, I knew I had to get it. Like I said earlier, it is in used condition. The description for this listing really didn't have a lot of detail regarding its condition. So I made sure I reached out to the seller. Other than the broken knife, he just mentioned some normal wear and tear, which is not too bad at all. I mean, there is a few like scuffs on like the mask, but nothing too crazy. This is just one of those props that definitely should be in a safe environment, well taken care of, like I said, just for the rarity of it. The costume has a few spots. I'm not sure if they're like stained. Few spots, but like I said, nothing too crazy. The collar piece, you could kind of tell it's been kind of like messed with, but this bad boy definitely still holds up. What I definitely want to do is glue on like a cheap knife, so I could display him like him holding up the knife or something. And I also wanted to bring out the Trick or Treat Studios young Michael mask. Like I said, the resemblance is there for sure. Quite a few variations like in the paint job and stuff like that. But it does the trick. It definitely does the trick. Overall, this piece just gets a pass for, you know, how old it is. Not far off at all. So yeah, I'm definitely loving this piece. It's a must-have for any Halloween fan. Like I said, I like just the vintage look to it. I like the Adidas shoes it has on. It just is a standout piece. Once I have it displayed, it's just gonna stand out nicely, like I said, because of the colorful, bright, you know, suit and stuff like that. If you guys come across this for an affordable price, make sure you guys don't miss out on it, man, because it's very rare. It's very so often when rare items like these come around for decent, solid, affordable prices. It does happen for sure. I've seen it with a lot of stuff. So you always got to be on the watch out, on the lookout. But yeah, guys, that was the unboxing and review of the Spencer's Young Michael Clown Doll. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Do you guys remember this from back in the day? Do you like how this thing looks? Do you guys not? Feel free to let me know. I've also seen a couple of the reviews that are out there on this doll. Most of them are from back then when this doll recently had came out. And from what it seemed like, a lot of people weren't like a big fan of this piece when it came out at that time. There was definitely a few reviews I've seen that was mentioned a couple of times that this wasn't really a hit when it came out. But sometimes only time tells. And I could guarantee you a lot of people probably want this more now than ever. So always got to be on the lookout. eBay, Mercari, all these little, marketplaces. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you guys drop a like, drop a comment if you guys are new to the channel. Subscribe. Leave all your comments and concerns in the comments down below. And it's the Michael Myers signing out.